All right, everybody in? Y'all ready to start?
That's good. Everybody's got it. They know where they're at. Wait. All right.
Go back to the QR code. Everybody in?
Good,
Everybody
Jules?
in?
All right, so we got 200.
Go back. Can we go back? We got a few more that want to scan in. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. All right, what are we up to? It's got everybody? If we can't, we're going to have to move on. So if you don't get it, just look on with your neighbor or somebody next to you that's got it. Hopefully you've got somebody next to you that's got it. All right, you ready?
That's a good number.
What do we got? 233 people in.
And counting.
And counting. Still going. All right, let's go on to question 1. If you don't have it, just look on with your neighbor next to you. Question 1. You got to go fast. You get more points the quicker you answer. I'm sure you've done these things before.
Received a 1.5 GPA in his first semester of college. Which one of us, Jim or Victor?
Is it me or Victor? Both of us? Neither of us? Got 4 seconds.
All right, everyone has voted.
Everyone's in. Oh. This guy right here. 1.5. I know you all are jealous.
All right, let's get the next question. Everyone ready? All right, here we go.
Be quick. You only got 15 seconds.
Has been arrested more than a half dozen times.
I
don't know.
It's a lot of chatter. No cheating, no cheating. Got to go on your own. Everyone's voted.
Yeah, 89 got it right. That was me, the troublemaker.
That's a pretty even split, though.
Jim, they thought it was you.
Yeah, I know. I love it. This is fantastic.
All right, question 3. Let's do it again. Has been employed by 12 different companies in his professional career.
Somebody's had a lot of jobs.
Wow.
Somebody's bounced around quite a bit. Somebody hasn't figured out what they're doing.
What a journey.
Yeah.
Come on, which one? You think it's Jim or Victor?
Could it be?
Or neither?
Last second.
There we go. Good job. This guy.
This guy right here. I love the 147 of you, whoever picked me. You're my people.
All right.
All right, after this one, we're going to get a leaderboard. We're going to check in to see where you're at, see who's doing what.
All right, let's go ahead. Answer fast. Received a bachelor's, master's, and a PhD degree.
All 3.
Jim or Victor?
One of us.
Both or neither?
Maybe both of us, maybe none of us, has our bachelor's, master's, and PhD degrees.
All right, come on, get those votes in. 3 seconds. Let's go, let's go.
Down to it. Time's up. Oh,
wow. Okay. That was a good guess.
What, was the 1.5 GPA the first semester?
I think that
the
threw
dead
it.
giveaway?
That threw it.
All right.
We might have to move those questions.
Yeah. All right, out in front. See who we got. And the lead is Bo Sturdy. Bo Sturdy's out to a narrow lead. Where's Bo Sturdy? Raise your hand. Who's got Bo Sturdy?
Tiger Baby, you're in a close follow.
Anybody claim it? All right, over there we got Bo Sturdy. All right, we're on to the next.
Round 2, let's go.
Round 2, we're going to move quick. Bo Sturdy's out in front.
Has always wanted to be a pilot. Has always wanted to be a pilot.
Always wanted to be a pilot.
I'm afraid to drive. I think I threw him off with that one, didn't
Everyone's
I?
in. Who's got it? Oh! The answer is both.
Got him on that one. All right, let's get to the next one. Everyone ready?
Last 3. Acquired $741,000 in debt and was 2 days away from filing bankruptcy.
Man. Jim, Victor,
Somebody's
and
not
Nathan.
very good with money.
Depends on who you ask, I guess.
Well, that's
right?
true. That's true. Who's got it? My people.
I wasn't far
Not
behind.
A proud moment, but
my dad
people.
wasn't far behind.
Yeah. Last two.
Has appeared on a major TV show.
We're not going to tell you what show.
No. It's not kid appropriate, I don't think. Is
It's
it?
probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
It's probably not.
They got that one right. Wow.
Last one.
Last one. All right, let's bring it home.
Winner's going home with Chick-fil-A gift cards.
Chick-fil-A. I don't need Chick-fil-A, but I'll take the gift card. Has achieved professional and financial success in his career.
They may look at us sitting up on the stage as failure. Who's got it?
Come on.
Come on, we're lobbing you.
3,
We're lobbing
2,
you a softball
1.
here. Who's got it? Yes. Both. All right, let's see where we're at. The final winner. Where are my people with the gift cards? Who's the winners here? See if Bo Sturdy kept with it. No! Sebastian! Sebastian, where are you?
Sebastian.
Raise your hand or stand up if you're
Stand up for Sebastian. Stand up for us if you would. Stand up. Someone's going to come to you. Someone's coming to you right there.
Gift card for you. Let's give Sebastian
Give Sebastian a round of applause.
Right over there, she's got it. All right. Thank you for all that. Hopefully you found that humorous. If nothing more, you got a little bit of insight of who we are, and more importantly, why we're here. Dr. V.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I said good morning, everyone. Bring the energy back up for me. All right, we're here to talk to you about the days, the months, the years following graduation. And as you get to this point, I sat in this seat before, believe it or not, and I was a failure. I had horrible grades, horrible behavior in school. In fact, my journey was filled with many things. It was filled with gangs and drugs and alcohol and girls and arrest and just a lot of heartache and headache that I was bringing to my family, but more importantly, that I was bringing to myself. Because I was afraid to talk about what I was feeling inside. I didn't know how to go to an adult to let them know that I didn't know where I wanted to go in life. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had all these big ideas and these big dreams, and I hadn't seen anyone achieve theirs, so I wasn't confident in even going after mine. So I would be on this path where I found success breaking the law. I was good at breaking the law. It was easy. So let me tell you something. Breaking the law is not something cool. I thought it was cool. In fact, my first arrest happened in the first grade because some of my peers and I decided to head out into the neighborhood and destroy brand new homes that we're building in our community. And now we're going to fail the second grade because I struggled with reading and writing. Now my confidence is shot because I'm held back a grade. I'm being held back and pushed back. And I got to repeat this grade. I'm glad my mom moved schools because I was so embarrassed. I thought my friends were going to laugh at me because they went on and I stayed back. But let me tell you something. We all grow at a different pace. Sometimes you got to stay back so you can get the lesson that you missed. That's okay. Don't allow yourself to feel defeated and be defeated because you had to stay back a moment while your friends went ahead. Because if I tell you the truth, while I had to stay back a moment while my friends went ahead, because of that, it was like a slingshot. It propelled me into a better future. But at the time, I didn't see it. I didn't understand it because I was a kid who was lost in the sauce. Let's just be honest about it. I was upset because my father didn't come pick me up on the weekends. He told me he was coming to pick me up. I was upset because I didn't have the relationship with my father that I thought I should have. So instead of telling my father or telling my mother, my behavior led me on this path of self-destruction. I tried to fight teachers in the 6th grade. I got suspended in the 5th grade, tried to fight my teacher in the 6th grade, tried to fight my teacher my freshman year. This behavior was self-destruction. I love how the room is silent, which tells me you're thinking about where you are in your life and like, wow, I'm glad I haven't been there, and I'm glad you haven't been there either. But what I want to show you and share with you is that my first major arrest happened at 15. I put on a high-speed chase through the city of Toledo. I had stolen a car, and I thought I could get away. Let me tell you, young people, when the police throw those lights on and they tell you to stop, stop, you save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of heartache. And you may not walk away with your life if you do the wrong thing. And I'm not even talking about from the police aspect. I'm talking about trying to put on a high-speed chase. I could have killed myself and my friends in the car. I was 15 years old. I had no driver's license. I had no reason to be behind the wheel of a car. Follow the rules that you've been given and you will be successful. Success is not a straight path. There's going to be many ups and downs. There's going to be many curves. But as long as you stay on the path and keep your head up, you will get to where it is you desire to be. I always wanted to be famous and use my life and my influence to change the world. It didn't happen the way I thought it would happen. I thought I was going to do it through rap. It didn't go that way. Instead, I went on this path, on this path, and I would go back to school to become to get my degree, and I end up being a motivational speaker. Being able to travel the world doing what I love doing, influencing people to change their lives, to believe in themselves and go after their dreams and their goals. But we're dealing with seniors here in the room. My senior year, I was arrested. Check out the mugshots. I was arrested. My senior year, I should have been preparing for the biggest year of my life. But to kick off my senior year, September of 1998, the beginning of the school year, I'm arrested. I'm arrested because of my behavior. I'm arrested because I don't care. I'm arrested because I'm stressed, depressed, frustrated. I'm arrested because, honestly, I thought it was cool. My friends laughed. They encouraged my ignorant behavior. Get away from people who encourage you to destroy yourself. My second arrest, 99, just weeks before graduation. In the same seats you sit in. That's why I said I've been here before. I should have been preparing for graduation. Instead, I got arrested for cleaning out a warehouse in Toledo. I'm preparing for the biggest case of my life. I don't even know what I've gotten myself into. But I go back to the hood and my friends think it's cool. There's nothing cool about mugshots. People ask me, why do I show them? I show them so people can understand it's real, because young people don't think the adults know nothing. I've been in your seat. Right now, there are a lot of people lost and confused and wondering what's going to happen when you walk outside that door after graduation. And I'm going to be honest with you, there's going to be a lot that happens. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I was asking for help. Mugshot after mugshot after mugshot. In 2008, I would finally get tired. I have 3 children. But it wasn't until my arrest in 2008, after my youngest was born, he just turned 17 yesterday. After my youngest was born, I made a decision that I needed to change my life. There's a picture my brother took of my son. He's holding $10,000 cash drug money. I usually show it when I do presentations. He's holding drug money. And when I seen the photo, I said, you gotta change, because you're giving your children permission to be you and you don't even like you. I had to make a decision to change, but my confidence was shot, so school wasn't a thing. Their mom had tried to convince me to go to school. She's like, go to school, go to school. I'll help you, go to school, go to school. But I was afraid of the help. I was embarrassed. I didn't want her to know that I had struggles. The best decision I made for me and my family was enrolling in school in 2008. That would put me on that path, back on the path of success. I'm not saying school's for everyone, but what I'm telling you is you should be a lifelong learner. I'm still learning stuff every day. You kids, you young folks, you have something that we didn't have. You've got this smart computer in your hand we call cell phones. Use YouTube to learn something. Use TikTok to learn something. Don't just get on there to post fights and all that nonsense. I literally have renovated whole houses watching YouTube University. Oh, they laid the tile. How they do that? I ain't never renovated a house until I watched YouTube. You can learn something with that device. Empower yourself with that device. Don't just use it to capture the next fight in the neighborhood or in school. Because when you do that, you're promoting violence. Let's break up with this culture of promoting violence. I would go on after to graduate with my bachelor's degree in 2010. Cool, I felt good. My bachelor's degree is in entertainment business. I get an internship with Atlantic Records. I get to go with the Grammys and travel the country, attend the Grammys, all this good stuff. My internship with Atlantic Records was canceled. It was canceled because of my past. I held off filling out the background paper because I knew what was going to happen when they got it. And I remember they said, hey, we still need your background check. And I'm like, oh boy, here it goes. I submitted my background paperwork, and guess what? My dream since I was a kid to be in the music industry was gone. They said, sir, we can't have you here because of your background. Save yourself the headache and the heartache. You don't need this background. I'm telling you, it will rob you of your dreams and your goals if you set out on this path that I was on. This is why I publicly share it, because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through. I felt like nothing. I thought I did everything right. I got my life on the right path. I was doing what I was supposed to do, and guess what happened? Boom, my past is back haunting me. But I made the change. I went and got the education. I did what I was supposed to do. And even when you do what you're supposed to do, sometimes you got to pay the price for what you did in the past. So I came home, I stayed home, continued to work for the public utility company. They offered me a promotion. I'm like, no, I'm going to New York. Even though my internship had just got canceled in New York. No, I'm going to New York. No. I would eventually go on to be promoted in the company. I remember it very well. One Sunday I went to church, the pastor said, somebody in here has been offered a promotion. God needs you to know that if you don't take this opportunity, you'll be stuck where you are the rest of your life. I ran in on Monday with my resume like, is that opportunity still available? At the time, I thought he was talking about my finances being stuck. He was talking about my mind. The promotion opened my mind. It put me around people who didn't look like me. They didn't walk like me. They didn't talk like me. It opened up my mind. It opened up my experiences. I like to tell people, exposure is transformational. And by being exposed to something outside of the hood off of Auburn and Monroe, I got to see something different. I got to live something different. Since I was a young boy, I used to lay on the curb in the hood looking up at airplanes with a dream to go and fly on one because one day I wanted to fly one. But I didn't have anybody around me to show me how to get there. But I did have people to show me how to steal cars and sell drugs, how to disrespect women. I had all of those things, but that wasn't what I wanted for my life. So I was going to be promoted, and I told the guy in the interview, I'm coming for your job next. That's how cocky I was. And he chuckled. He said, all right, I'm going to give you the type of exposure to help change your life. As soon as they offered me the position, I would go back to school for my master's degree. And right when I'm getting ready to graduate, I hear the voice in my head, the Spirit's telling me it's time for a PhD. I didn't even know what a PhD was, y'all. I'm being honest with you. So I started trying to research and figure this thing out. And what I figured out was, man, I seen people writing 250-page papers. I'm like, I can't write that many pages. I've already defeated myself. But I would enroll first semester, first paper, it wasn't even 10 pages. That instructor tore that paper to shreds. It was horrible. I'm going to be honest with you. It was horrible. I'm the guy who struggled with reading and writing. But what I did, I went and hired me a writing coach. Just like athletes go get coaches to work with them, in your life, it's okay to go get a coach or a mentor to help guide you on that path. I told the guy, listen, man, I'm from the hood, man. Be honest with me, man. Tell me if this paper is horrible. And he was very brutal. He was brutally honest, but it helped me grow. Get around people that's going to be honest with you and help you grow. The next semester, I had to meet up with my cohorts in Atlanta. When I get to Atlanta, it was 2014. When I get to Atlanta, I get there. I'm dressed like this. This is how I've always dressed. But everybody there is in suits and ties and polos, and they look well, they speak well. And I talk with a little slang. I walk with a little limp. I got a flat bill on. I'm like, yo, I don't belong here. You're going to walk into some rooms where you don't fit. You don't think you fit, and that's okay. Be encouraged, because you have the ability to go in there and change the room and empower the room. I sat there that entire weekend not knowing why I was there. And I had defeated myself. I said, well, you got a good job with the public utility company. You got a master's degree. You still got some swag in the streets. I'm going back home. I left the classroom, went up to my hotel room. When I walked in my hotel room, the room was dark. I called home to speak to my children as I had with the entertainment side of life. And my youngest son, hey, Dad, how's it going? Spoke to my daughter, hey, Vic, what's going on? But it was when I spoke to my middle child that my life would change forever. And I want you to understand this because he was just 12 years old. You young people have so much power in you, you don't even realize it. His father was so defeated. I don't know what God was doing in the moment. I don't know if he heard it in my voice. But right before we hung up the phone, he said, I'll talk to you later, future Dr. Coleman. I started to cry. I hurried up and hung up the phone because I didn't want my son to hear me cry because they told me a man ain't supposed to cry. So here I am back holding these feelings inside. I said, God, what are you doing? I heard God say, you're not just his father, you're his mentor. I ran down to my computer, opened the computer up, typed the word mentor again. That would go on to become my dissertation study that allowed me to graduate with my PhD. But what was more impressing that year for me when I graduated with the PhD, my son who empowered me, I was empowering him and we both graduated the same year together, just weeks apart from each other. When I tell you, you young people have so much power in you, don't miss that. Go home and tell your parents you love them. Go home and speak life into them. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. My name is Victor Coleman. I'm an educational consultant, motivational speaker, financial empowerment, real estate investor, Airbnb host. My favorite thing on there, I'm a mentor. My favorite thing on there, I'm a father. I enjoy being a father. Every day, I enjoy being a father. Listen, you can find all my inspiration on social media at Dr. V, the speaker. I thank y'all for your time.
Dr. V, thank you, sir. Come on, give it up for Dr. Victor Coleman. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.